See you next
Hop,
week, so
hop,
I ain't tripping.
skibbity, hop, 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 hop.
Call me Bugs Bunny the way I'm about to hop into this first place. Yes, sir. Yes,
Joe said
sir.
he's leading the division now. Okay.
The division, capital D, boss.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There's some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
Trying to
line.
get in touch with one of these three niggas because these niggas don't communicate.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's
I
complete.
need one of them to make sure they switch this force.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
Now let's Corey make it.
You said, oh, Corey might still make it to y'all game?
He might, but earlier he told me your voicemail. So,
oh, man.
you know what I mean? I don't want to hear it, Rico, because, you know what I mean?
Hey,
You tried to finesse last year, you know what I mean? You tried to get a little red with his.
do you, my guy?
Tried to finesse me out some chicken. You know what I
Do
mean?
you?
Had grilled chicken ready for me. This dude is terrible.
Fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Play action. Now Jackson. He finds his man complete. That's Chandler. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
I thought he missed that.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Throwing on 1st down. Rome. And Walker has it. Powers ahead. There he goes, left side. Oh, heck of a move. A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question, because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field on what was a fairly innocuous play call.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. The slot man in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
Okay.
He's gonna score. It's a
Okay, got one.
touchdown.
One for this.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
Whoa.
And the Seahawks have answered that early field goal to take a 1st quarter lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nwangu now from his end zone.
Oh, wow.
The lane opens here. He's
Wow.
Kene Nwangu.
They the extra wild question, boy.
What?
Nigga asked her on live TV, what would it take? Nigga said, have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter? She said, huh? What?
Have you ever been what?
finger, like has she ever been fingered, like, you know, finger blasted, you know what I mean?
Oh wow.
It's resulted in
Wow.
kneel downs. Not right there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Guruz. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's
Oh my God.
after giving up 6 the last time.
Man.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 19-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
On first down, Rowe. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are once again back in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 5. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season, and right now this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves, but with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions.
Oh, I'm pretty giving up these big plays.
Yeah, it's like you out in the league, man. Would have been hurdles on you and shit.
Just doing anything.
This time the extra point up and good, and the lead is now 2.
Got no business losing to him. Remember that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the
Gotcha.
fair catch on the
The
kickoff
police.
will move the ball to the 25.
Shit.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Throw an interception. God dang, that's all I needed.
Is he just doing nothing to him?
No, this is first one.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I should have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. And his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Devin Bush. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Over the middle, complete. It's Chandler. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here's 3rd and 9. They go play action with Jackson. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Oh, no, not my guy.
Seahawk defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now early to try and get things done later.
Here comes 3rd down at 7. They go play action now. Jackson.
Say what?
And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we always hear about the connections
some
quarterbacks have with certain receivers.
Just put on 3rd and let's see how that works.
A connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just...
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Counter play. Here's Chandler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure options open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brother, we could.
Off the play fake.
What's going on, my boy?
Oh, man. I'm playing the Vikings right now.
That's an easy bet.
Yeah. That's how they all turn out.
I said the same thing. That's an easy win. Yeah, that's a walk in the park.
Second and 8 coming up.
I ain't got no good passing concepts at all. Just don't press Jettis. Yeah, I think that's self-explanatory.
Oh, man.
They'll go probably crush and fire. Got beat.
Sticking with Walker on second down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here's 3rd and 7.
And then there's that W, second quarterback out of here.
Fudge! I just threw another pick. Yeah, I'm not
Looking like
to myself.
Brother Rico, he wants to lose today.
18-yard
This is one of them games for Rico. Oh, really? That's bad. He wants to loss, maybe he wants to win. Trying to build that rookie wide receiver up. It's gonna be the death of him.
Hey, yo, stop.
Let me go ahead and look at that wide receiver.
Y'all crazy.
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
You got me a little free agent time.
Hey, Pat, yo, what happened to your league?
I seen 11 niggas drops, so I got rid of that shit, Rico.
I thought I got kicked for him. I said, yo, I mean, I figured that's what it was, but I'm like,
Yeah, I seen 11 niggas quit, so I said, you know what? I'm about to screw up my time. Nigga, don't act like you didn't expect this one, nigga.
I mean, it
was on off for there. Like, we finished the season.
Yeah.
Usually it's summer league for real, though.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football.
I think about the good, Rico, not the bad, man.
Hey, I'm all about the good.
You know what I mean? Niggas said we finished the season. You know what I mean? Get in all season. Or they didn't play no games. I played a few. He ain't played a lot. He played 2 games. He said he didn't play none. That's the one he played, say he played Walt. Somebody else he knew. Yeah, he played. Well, admit he played. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. He supplied you with an imaginary user.
He does have the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Looked like a pretty
Niggas would have thought you was fake acting, you know what I mean?
It was because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you got to
shit. Shitty shit.
and get what you can.
Lost my parlay earlier. They ain't did the best thing.
Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
I thought the Bears was gonna find a way to win that game against the Lions. I mean, they had a game 1. Fucked up. Late game for execution. If it was a different team, Lions would have lost that. You said what? I said if it was a decent team, the Lions would have lost that. Bears decided to find a way to lose.
Up incomplete.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Yeah, beating the shit out there. We're not beating the shit out of them.
In a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Chandler. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Going quickly out to the
Let's go.
side. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
You already played some night game, sir?
Yeah,
I'm getting close, man.
So now, Charles,
You want a rematch?
Yeah,
what? You want a rematch? You make me a 2K? No, I ain't playing much of that, man.
You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you.
I gotta play somebody else.
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you
So I play them stunts,
not
man.
just the types of plays that you call.
Boys got weapons
Carry
everywhere.
yourself, how you show your team that you're
Just got Killian Hayes, too, my boy. Yeah, see, you ain't play. I know it.
I still got new free agents.
Yeah.
Off play action. Rowe. That is taken in.
That is nothing to do.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Wow, that's easy.
Looking to throw. Rowe. Finding Walker complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first and 10, Rowe. He's got his man on the crossing route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw again.
Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous.
At least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
That boy Stroud went from struggling to
He's got his big tight end fan. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
All right, I think I'll take a quick nap.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Off the play fake. Rowe. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field.
Come on, man. They is killing me.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
But that's what they have to do more defensively. Not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. To throw on second down.
God darn it.
And he's going to be intercepted.
3 freaking interceptions. 3 interceptions.
next drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis and Brandon Gaughan. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Off-play action. Rowe. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 70. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Myers connects on the PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Jackson. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. He's to the 15. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 10. Here's Chandler. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. It's Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Vikings send out their punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Rowe. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And they're going to speed things up here. Jackson looking to throw on third. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They find some open field here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Throw inside is complete on the diving effort. And he is going to pick up the Vikings 1st down on a big play there. A gain of 14 on what was a 4th and 10. Rolling to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. But you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. To throw is Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Off play action. Rowe. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got the 1st down and more. Now he's into the clear again. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A big play there. 74 yards. And the Seahawks up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Wangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this drive will start in enemy territory as that gets out of bounds on this side of the 50. Throwing on 1st down. Rowe toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Chandler on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They run it with Chandler. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. On third down, Chandler. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets it to Addison. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go up the middle with White. And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Chandler, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down, right near the 24. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Rowe. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
He's going to have the first down and then some. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.